Hey everyone, this is Verdilt here, and today we have another Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire Wi-Fi battle. I'm sick of saying this intro, I need a new intro. So, basically, I was looking for an OU battle, and I did not find on Twitter, so I just went into Passerbys, and you know, in Passerbys, beggars can be choosers, and I got this team, and at least it does not have an actual Nintendo Legendary. So let's see if Smogon really made the correct choice by banning Speed Boost Blaziken and Mega Kangaskhan. So he leads off a Tyranitar. Okay, decent lead. I don't know if since this guy is a passerby, I don't know if he's a scrub or an actual good battler. So he leads off with Tyranitar. I lead off with my Smelter Demon. If he went for Dragon Dance turn 1, I would have just probably forfeited the battle because he would be like a lazy ass scrub who tries to sweep. But he sets up the rock, so I know that he's legit. At least he knows what he's doing, regardless of him being actually good or not. So I set up my own rocks because that Cloyster is such a threat to my team. So I go into my Pursuer. He roars me out into my Pursuer, which it doesn't really matter. Anything if he roared me out into would have killed the Tyranitar probably. Maybe Tangrowth would have taken some damage first and then killed it. But yeah. So Iron Head, get this thing out of here. Goes into his Kikli. Okay. So I know he's gonna set up walls, and I need Light Clay gone. Unfortunately, Reflect goes first before this wall. But it's kind of dangerous because you know what Reflect means? I have Iron Head, I have Knockoff, and Blaziken just resists both of these tabs, and this is extremely dangerous. So I go for another Iron Head, and I was hoping here he would set up spikes. As bad as it is, I wanted to stall out the screens because the screens are dangerous. So I went into my Smelter Demon because I can take some damage, I can Earthquake, and once I am in my Custap Berry range, which if you don't know what Custap Berry is, makes your move semi-priority, faster than everything except priorities, so I can kill whatever coming in, but he instantly goes into his Blaziken. I was like, okay, I can at least Earthquake this thing and do some good damage to it. So I do go for Earthquake as he sets up the Reflect, and yeah, screens, weakness policy, that's a scary ass mixture. So I'm in big trouble. But I don't know if he's gonna Baton Pass or not. So I decided to go for Explosion. But he just goes for Low Kick. I'm like, okay, maybe he's a sweeper. If he's a sweeper, Blaziken, that's cool. We can handle that. But if he's a Baton Passer, no, that's dangerous. Once I saw Low Kick, I was like, okay, maybe he's a sweeper. So I go into my Bollywood, which shout out to my friend who gave me this Pokemon. Hilarious name. I Mega Evolve, and I go for Fake Out because, you know, damage and such. I'm not sure if the Reflect is up. Yeah, the Reflect is definitely up with that damage. So Light Screen goes off first before the Reflect, even though he sets up the Reflect first, but because he has Light Clay when he set up the Reflect. So I switch out because I don't want to take any damage. Go into my Water, hoping he has a Fire move. Please don't Baton Pass. Please don't Baton Pass. Yep, here comes the Baton Pass. The reason I didn't go for High Jump Kick, I just can't let Mega Medicham go. Mega Medicham is insane. 2 priorities will just save my ass, which is Fake Out and Bullet Punch. So he goes into his +4 attack Kangaskhan with something like +3 speed. So this thing just raves steams. For sudden I'm like, fuck you, Game Freak. Why do you have these fucking overpowered Pokemon? Thanks for the bans, Smogon. That's really broken. Like, how can you make a Pokemon like that? Okay, maybe in doubles it's easily handled, but in singles, just look at this. Just eats up my Fake Out. It's a huge power Fake Out. At least make it frail or slow. It's both fast, even without the Baton Pass. So going to my Mark Cuban, I figured he would have Sucker Punch. So I wanted to play around with it by going for Destiny Bond, but he just has Crunch, and it makes sense with the Baton Pass and Crunch. So I'm getting pounded here, but I do have a strategy. It's not over. The score is insanely for him, but I'm not gonna lose yet. So go into my Pursuer because they do have Sucker Punch, and I know he doesn't have Sucker Punch, so you can't play around my Sucker Punches. I do go for Sucker Punch, and this does decent damage where he's probably in Fake Out range without the Reflect, I think. And even if he's not, I do have Bullet Punch. So go down, and right now go into my Mega Medicham, hoping to get the kill against this freaking scary ass Genghis Khan monster. So I go for Fake Out, but he decides to switch out and goes into his Klefki, preserving this thing for a Baton Pass, which I don't really understand why, because right now I think I only have Medicham and Tangrowth, unfortunately. He has his almost entire team. So I go for Fake Out on the switch. He goes into his Klefki, and he sets up a Reflect. And I go for High Jump Kick, and unfortunately, everything is against me. I miss my High Jump Kick and lose half of my health. Now, this really sucks, because +2 Ice Charge from Cloyster will just kill me. and or probably just one ice shard as well. So I do go for the other high jump kick. I'm not gonna forfeit or anything, but the miss might help with the stalling out the reflect, even though I don't think so. So he goes into this thing. I know he's gonna belly drum with the screens and such, so go for some headbutt to get some decent damage. I do get the flinch, which is really awesome, but I did have bullet punch, so if he belly drummed, this would have been better for me, so I can go for bullet punch after that. And then I go into my Rapunzel, as he actually goes for player off, because I knew once he's not in the range of Zen headbutt, he's gonna he's gonna player off instead, because I mean Zen headbutt will just put him outside of belly drum, so he's gonna player off. So I know he's gonna player off, so I went to my Rapunzel, and he decides to belly drum right now, seeing that Rapunzel is not a threat. I just go for a sludge bomb and bap, you're out. Unfortunately, that high jump kick allowed him to set up the light screen, and goes into his Blaziken in the light screen, comfortable. And this is unfortunately the last turn of light screen, so fuck you light screen. He goes for Surge Dance, and I go for a Sludge Bomb, hoping to get the kill. And will I get the kill? Would I get the kill? Or at least the poison? Nope, none. He's a +2 and he's gonna baton pass. Now, if he baton passes the Cloister, this is GG, so I'm not gonna allow that. I'm just gonna Giga Drain, even though I'm risking the fire move where I could die. I think we didn't see his fourth move. So he goes into his Cloister as I go for Giga Drain, and Giga Drain would kill every single Cloister in the universe. No light screen, of course, so he's dead. The crit didn't matter whatsoever. I even calced max HP, max special defense Cloister, and he would still die to this. So this is my game. Goes into his Blaziken, seeing if he can live the rocks or not, since he's fighting, since it's neutral to him. But he dies to the stealth rocks, and then this will be a good game as he goes into his his Kangaskhan, and I can just kick his ass with my Mega Medicham, and this will be a good game. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and really, like, these stuff are so fucking overpowered. I mean, yeah, I won, but broken does not mean you just click and win with it. Broken means it gives an edge to the other battler. I mean, I'm not trying to be cocky or anything, but my friend considered me as a good player, and I just got destroyed by this mix. I just got destroyed. I had to work so hard. If I didn't have Fake Out, I would have probably been swept so fucking badly. So these things are definitely broken 100%, and I knew that. I just wanted to have something to talk about in the video. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and see you next time.